Welcome back to the Sideshow. My name is Mingo.
I am Manny.
My name's Sebastian.
Man, oh man, are you guys ready? There's going to be a lot of fat white women that are off the market for the next few months because everybody wants a PS5.
I didn't know we were opening with that joke.
Oh,
yeah.
But that's okay.
Oh shit, dude. My PS5 secured.
Hey, but the white woman's got to work, fool.
I know. Shit, dude. I work too.
You want a sugar mama, not a diabetes mama. You know?
Oh shit, dude. I work hard for that fucking PS5, dude.
Oh, that's gross, Manny.
Dude. Hey, I gotta get it somehow. I'm broke too.
I'm cool. I'll pick up cans on the side of the road. I'm good, bro.
Oh shit, dude.
Man.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I don't know if I want a PS5.
Well, I'm not gonna get it when it first comes out either, dude. There's no way.
Why not, dude? That's what, like, see, what we should do is let's pull our money together, the three of us, and we'll buy like 3 of them, right?
And then resell them?
Well, yeah, we each keep one, right?
Yeah.
And then we wait until there's none left for Christmas, and we sell them like everybody else does.
I'm saving my unemployment money for other things.
Dude,
I'm not buying a PlayStation.
You could
Double
double the what you pay for the PlayStation.
I'm not going to buy a PlayStation, ever.
The most expensive console that was ever sold was when the PS3 came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they sold on eBay for $10,000. One was sold for $10,000.
Yes, but I'm not going to buy a PlayStation just for that. Because, A, I'm not a lowball son of a bitch like that.
I'll do it for you.
I know. I know you will.
All right.
But I'm not a dirty motherfucker like that.
Yeah, dude, that shit's crazy, dude.
Buy that shit for me and play that shit till the wheels fall off. I did that with my Xbox.
What you think
another
about
one.
the design about it, Mingo?
Looks like a router.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did
Looks
you
like
the
something
design?
you'd stick on the wall
Mhm.
to make your Wi-Fi work better.
Actually, you know what it looks like?
Yeah.
It looks like those wick things that you air wick that you put the bottle inside, and every once in a while you're walking by and it goes psst.
Yeah.
And you can set it up to go psst,
But with
like
a
once
light.
or 3 times an hour.
Yeah, dude. I kind of low-key love the design, dude. I think it's pretty cool. I know it's big, though.
You like it because it's the color of the fucking BMW you want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's that sleek white with the little black emblem and a little blue.
Yeah, the futuristic-looking one.
Uh-huh.
It's too dark of a
Fuck yeah,
blue,
dude.
though, for a Beamer.
Yeah.
That's just nice. Well, I mean, like, there's either you hate it or you love it. There's no in between, dude. To be honest with you. Yeah.
Well, okay, so you know about the new Xbox that's coming out, right?
Seriously.
Yeah.
You know kind of the stuff that's in it, the things.
I know that the Xbox comes with a lot more memory. It's going to come with a terabyte. You get 825 gigs.
Oh shit.
But
it's a
most
little
of their
less than
stuff
that.
is going to be all online, right?
It's all digital.
It's all.
So that's where you're fucked
Yeah.
because you only have 825 gigs, whereas I get a terabyte. So I can keep maybe 1 or 2 more games with a couple downloads on it. You can have 6 or 7.
Max.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that
The graphics are going to look a little better on the
Xbox. Yeah, they always do.
They have the Xbox has a couple more upgraded like features, I would say, or internals than the PlayStation does. The PlayStation just looks nice.
Yeah.
What is it that the Xbox was talking about, like 3D or something, 3D sound or something? But
I don't know
Am I
about that.
So, you know, I
Probably.
heard something like that. They have like inside the system itself. It gives you that ability to have that ambient sounds, like a 3D sound.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I heard something like that, but I don't even know how that would happen because you're using the speakers on your TV, unless you have a surround sound system.
Well, maybe the
Unless
Xbox is
that's-
its own
Unless
surround
that's
sound?
what the top of it is.
Ooh, that should be dope, though, dude.
Because you've seen the design, right? Where
Yeah,
it's
it's like a
the
box.
stand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what the top is. You just
Like a
flashbang
Bluetooth.
yourself.
Yeah. It's
Either
dude.
that or it's like the side on either side.
It could be like a low key subwoofer.
Yeah, probably.
That should be dope, though, dude.
What's the new Xbox called?
Xbox Series X.
Series X, yeah. It's pretty dope. Honestly, dude, I don't bash the Xbox, dude. I think both consoles are pretty legit, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just what you prefer playing. You know what I mean? I think both systems are going to bring the heat this year because I know that Xbox does have it does have a lot more power than the PlayStation. I know it has a lot more memory than the PlayStation. But I also like the games for the PS.
Yeah, I was gonna say you like the exclusives.
Games.
I
yeah.
like the exclusives for the Xbox more than I do the PlayStation.
Yeah.
I'd much rather play Halo or Sea of Thieves or any of that kind of stuff. What's up? What?
So the Xbox Series X, it's not terabytes. It's 12. You get 12 teraflops. Whoa. I don't know what the fuck
is that more?
That sounds different.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's probably not memory.
It says variable rate shading, hardware accelerated DirectX ray tracing, variable refresh
comes
rate.
With ray tracing?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit!
What does that mean?
That means that it's going to look more realistic. The games are going to look because it traces the rays of light from the light source in the game, and it makes it look more realistic.
Well, then they have one and then it's 120 foot per second support. So if your TV's got a refresh rate of 120, it's going to push it to the max. It's going to be
simultaneously like that.
Yeah.
It's not going to lag or anything.
It's got custom built SSD.
It's getting close to a PC rig.
Yeah, so it doesn't have the SSD doesn't have like an actual hard drive.
Yeah.
It's got the memory like in a Mac.
Oh shit, all right.
Quick resume for multiple games, 4 generations of gaming, and smart delivery.
So what the 4 generations means is that you can play Xbox games on an Xbox Series X, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and then whatever the Series X games are going to be.
So the 1 tera, it does come with 1 terabyte custom SSD, 12 teraflops, twice the graphic processing unit performance of the Xbox One X.
That's probably what teraflops is.
Yeah, that's what it says here.
It's the graphics card.
Yeah.
So that's
a powerful machine, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shnikes.
Yeah, dude.
Now, let's do
the PlayStation.
The wah, wah, wah.
And to be honest with
I'll
you,
bet
dude,
Microsoft's looking real good right now, huh, Manny?
Yeah, no, honestly, dude, like I love both systems, dude. To be honest with you, I like the PlayStation games, like you were saying, like exclusivity. But I always like the Xbox games, dude.
Yeah.
There's some of the games I like. Gears of War games, those are pretty badass. Halo games are fucking badass.
Yep.
What's another Xbox exclusive? I like the is it Gran Turismo that Xbox has, or is it the Forza? Forza. Yeah, I like that racing game's pretty badass. Yeah, dude, those games are fucking legit, dude. You know, I know I'm a PlayStation fan, but I don't know, dude. It depends on what they have this year. You know what I mean? A lot of people are actually going. You're flipping. Yeah. They're flipping. Like some Xbox people are going to PlayStation. Some PlayStation people are going to fucking Xbox.
Wow.
You know?
It's included surprise unveiled, blah, blah, blah. It's streamlined all digital console without a disc drive.
There's one that's going to come with a disc drive. Yeah. And the one with the disc is going to be more expensive.
Yeah. What, in that way, is it because it has more power?
No, because you can put a CD into it. You can play all your old games on CDs or DVD discs on your PS5.
And it says earlier this year, Sony revealed that the DualSense PS5 controller includes a slew of impressive sounding features like haptic feedback, adaptive triggers, a built-in mic. What really stands out about the DualSense controller, though, is its radically different look and space-age black and white color scheme. Yeah. And it turns out the PS5 design has a similar look. This marks a significant departure from its predecessors. So they went to more of a Xbox controller style, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that controller is a lot bigger.
Yeah, it's meaty.
Yeah. It's meaty, he says.
It's meaty.
So not as meaty as the 360 controllers with the battery block on the back.
Yeah.
I like Xbox, clearly.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry. They said it's an AMD Zen 2 based CPU with 8 cores at 3.5 gigahertz, 16 gigs
processor
of GDD R6 memory at custom RDNA AMD Jeep, whatever, 10.8 teraflops.
10.8 teraflops.
Less
so
teraflops than
Xbox.
Then it says it comes with ray tracing as well. A built-in 4K Blu-ray player, and will be backwards compatible with huge swath of PS4 game catalogs. So it's only going to go back
to PlayStation
one generation.
4.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Did they show the memory on there?
Yeah, I told you that.
It's 825 gigs.
825, yeah.
825 gigs.
Yeah. Well, because they must have put in a terabyte, but the gaming app is so big that you only have 825 left. I mean that means it's a huge
Catalog.
And system that it needs to power that.
I remember the PlayStation 4 had an interchangeable hard drive, so you can actually go from 500 to a terabyte if you wanted to switch over.
Most of them do that. You could put in any hard drive in a Sony or an Xbox.
That's
How I do mine is I have an external hard drive, and it's a terabyte. So I have a few games that are on the Xbox, but I have a few that are on the hard drive, so I can take it wherever I want and have the games on the Xbox.
That's tight, dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not gonna get it though. Like I said, I always wait for like a year before I actually get the systems. You know what I mean?
And when you get it, do you buy it brand new or do you?
No, I've always bought. The only one that I ever bought new was the PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything else, I bought a used Xbox 360. I had an Xbox. What's the one before this one? The one.
The one.
360.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The one. And then I bought that used for a while, and then I bought the PlayStation 4 used and the PlayStation 3 used.
Right on.
Yeah. I never buy them like new,
And I've never bought them used. I've bought them refurbished.
refurbished.
Yeah.
My PlayStations I got used.
Yeah.
But my Xbox I bought refurbished.
Yeah. You also have the Xbox One, or you have the Xbox 360?
The Xbox One is what I had, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The newer one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then he blew out his, so I sold him mine.
Oh, you sold it to him.
I mean, I don't really use it all that much, so
He's
he's
like,
sitting
"Here
there
you go."
collecting dust. So
Yeah.
And he's got a lot of the games that I do, but I still have the hard drive, so.
yeah.
I don't know, dude. I have a feeling that this year, both systems are gonna do pretty well, dude. You know, it's gonna be a coin toss.
I think it's going to be an all-out war
Yeah.
this year, and
Yeah.
I think that depending on what happens, because they said that this may be Sony's final one,
Yeah.
and I think it depends on what happens in this first year of sales,
Yeah, I think it depends on which one makes more money.
because it's got to be it's got to have a solid launch,
Yeah.
or they won't do it again.
They're like, that's it, we're done.
yeah, and that'll be the last one they make.
What's the price on the Xbox? Do you know?
No. I
They
don't think they've
they
even
haven't
revealed it
announced
yet.
Not that one
Yeah.
yet. No, from both systems, huh?
Yep,
Yeah.
not yet.
They're saying the PS5 is going to be fucking expensive, though.
Yeah, they're saying about $7. They're saying they're figuring between $500 and $700. Yeah, that's why I don't buy them, dude. That's too much money for me for a gaming system. You know what I mean? You know what's funny though is that everyone's saying that PCs already have the same graphics and everything that the
They
new
have
system.
better. They have lower refresh, or they have higher refresh rates.
Yeah.
They have higher FPS, higher quality. They have more memory, RAM. They can run games like fucking butter
Yeah.
on a rig. And, I mean, it's a lot more expensive. It's
Like
at
thousands.
least $1,200 to get a good rig.
But you can custom build your own,
Yeah.
and get the ones that are liquid cooled and dual or triple fans and all that kind of crap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the one that I have in here for the radio station.
Oh yeah.
That's a
PC game.
That's
that's a
beast.
ginormous gaming computer.
Yeah.
We thought we shut off Thousand Palms' grid when we turned it on.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude, it's funny because we plugged it in. And I said, "All right, I'm gonna turn it on." I turned it on, and everything was.
Yeah,
Oh
not
shit,
kidding.
dude. Are you
like,
serious,
I was
dude?
like, "Holy shit, dude! This computer just knocked out all of Thousand Palms right
So
now."
then we walked out. Yeah, we walked out to the front, and nothing was on.
Holy shit,
I was
dude.
like, "Hey, let's go inside. Let's not
That's a
tell
lot of
anybody we
fucking
did
power, dude.
that." Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
But that's not what it was. But
Yeah.
it was.
It was really conveniently timed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really funny.
It was like a coincidence where
Yeah.
everything just went like that.
Well, because I said it too, I was like, "This thing's gonna shut off our power," and it turned.
I mean, it's massive, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty big. But honestly, I've always liked I've seen some custom built like the Alienware.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, those things are fucking legit. dude.
NZXT.
Yeah,
they make
dude.
good PCs.
Oh, like the laptops, the gaming laptops, dude. Those are fucking legit, dude.
Legion makes good ones. Razer.
My next one will be an Alienware,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna custom build it. Yeah. Or I might have somebody that
Has a used one?
that custom builds them. You know who surprised me that custom builds them?
Who?
Our last DM. Don't say his name.
Really? He custom builds his own PC?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of figured.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you might be right. I mean, but
shit.
yeah, he knows all about that kind of stuff, dude.
Are you serious?
Mhm.
Holy shit, okay.
I didn't know that till like once I started talking to him about the radio station, we talked about it one day, and I was telling him, and he said, "How do you do it?" And I was kind of explaining, "Oh yeah, man. Well, if you ever need any help or you want a computer built, let me know because I do it." And I was like, "What?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "I got a little shop at the house, and I build computers and do all." Because I was like, "Wow."
He's a side hustle, huh, dude?
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody got a side hustle.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can't
dude.
get away from it these
Oh,
days.
yeah. No, you need it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, shit. His coup points went up just a notch, dude. Just a little.
Negative. Negative.
Until he needs a PC built.
Right?
And he's going to be brown
Hey,
nosing
what's up,
that
man?
shit.
Dog, I haven't talked to you in forever.
Hey, by the way.
Hey, look, I was looking at doing whoop-de-woo. What you got on that? How much
No
you got?
shit,
How much you gonna give me for?
I was always thinking like, okay, so like if the PCs have all this power already and there's a lot of PC gamers out there, dude. You know what I mean?
My
Like,
buddy
well,
just bought one.
yeah, there you go. What's the hype of the systems? But then again, you got the exclusive games. That's what people want. You know what I mean?
As a matter of fact, that game that we've been talking about for a while just came out.
Last of Us.
Well,
Yep.
but most games that you can play, like God of War, you can play on PC. Sea of Thieves, you can play on PC.
Yeah.
What Halo?
Yeah.
What The Last of
COD.
Us? Those aren't exclusive.
Oh.
Call it.
You can because he can play COD on his PlayStation. Exclusive means that you can either only play it on the Xbox or play it only on the PlayStation.
Got you.
So like the Last of Us games are PS exclusives.
Yeah.
God of War is a PS exclusive. Sea of Thieves is an Xbox exclusive. Halo, all the Halos are Xbox exclusives.
Right.
But you can still play those games on PC.
On a PC. Hey, now this cross-platforming shit, is that new?
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah. The first game that did it was Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Yeah, they started it there. And then Modern Warfare does it for
They call it Modern Warfare
Warzone.
or Warzone. Yeah, Warzone.
Well, they do it for regular multiplayer too, because I can play with my buddy who's on PC. So
Oh shit, dude.
I can play with you in multiplayer, but
Yeah.
you never hit me up. So
It'd be nice if they did that for Red Dead Redemption, or do they?
I don't know.
That would have been cool.
I haven't really played online all that much for that game.
It's because when I get online, dude, I really don't fuck with the, like, I can't even know how to, like, invite people, or if someone invites me, I don't even see the messages. Seriously, like, I just get on the game and I just start playing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm-
So if
I'm
I
the-
invited him, he'd be lost.
I'm the same way, dude.
Yeah. Like, I don't even, sometimes when I'm playing, I hear, like, a little click, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? And I just keep playing, you know
Well,
what I
then
mean?
we had a game that the three of us would play, right?
Yeah.
And Milo was in his room on his system. He's in his room on his system, and I'm in my room.
Yeah.
Well, I don't turn mine on very often, so when I do, I have to wait for it to fucking update,
yeah.
and then all this bullshit,
fuck
right?
yeah, dude.
So while it's updating, and fucking Milo's just bing, bing.
Oh, here's
bing,
the messages?
invite after fucking dude. It's not even on yet.
Oh,
Relax,
shit, dude. That shit's hilarious.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. And I don't even know what the fuck those little blings are sometimes. I'm like, all I hear is like, gling, and I'm like, well, what the fuck was that? I'm thinking,
I'm gonna do that when I see you on. I'm just gonna fucking spam you with invites.
you should. Then that way I can try to figure out how to get on there, dude.
So when I invite you in the top right of the lobby, there should be a thing that says social.
Yeah.
And so you'll probably hit triangle,
Yeah.
then you'll hit, or sometimes if I invite you, you can just hit the start button and hit a button and you'll join.
Okay.
It's not even like that difficult.
It
to
used to piss
understand.
me off because they would invite me to play like Call of Duty or whatever because they want to go into the fucking
Warzone?
into the zombie shit,
Oh,
right?
yeah, that's badass.
So
Zombies was so much fun.
or they like to play the fucking where they drop us in that futuristic little city and there's two houses.
oh,
and
Nuke-
then
Nuketown?
Yeah. So they drop. We'd go in there, right?
Yeah.
And I just fucking spawn and they're right there, pat. Fuck. And then I'm running around. I don't know who's who. I don't know what. I'm just
Yeah.
fucking running around trying to shoot, sneaking around
Yeah.
corners.
You don't even know who the enemy is, dude.
Yeah, and I'm getting
Yeah.
fucking smoked left and right, right?
Oh,
But
yeah, dude.
it pissed me off because they'd be, all right, come on, Dad. All right, cool. All right. So how do I get on? Oh, Dad. And they're showing me. So I finally get on, and then I'm like, okay, so who am I? What weapons do I have? How do I
Oh,
use them? Oh,
shit.
you'll figure it out. Come on. Oh, okay.
That's
And
just fucking
I go to
hilarious,
throw a
dude.
fucking hand grenade and never left, and I'm holding it.
Yeah, he just pulls the pin and holds it, and you can see in the kill feed, it's like killed himself with a grenade.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The little picture of the grenade explosion,
And you
then
just hear
his
them
name.
laughing in their own fucking room.
Oh, shit, dude.
I played like 5 times. I'm fucking done.
Yeah, dude, my kill to death ratio sucks,
Awful.
dude.
It's
You
in the
guys really
points.
don't want me on your team, dude. Seriously, but it's fun for me because I'm
No,
like, yeah.
I do so that I can laugh a lot.
What's the other one that we would play where you it was like a little town, you'd go up and then you jump and there's like a little pond in the middle and it had the little deck on top, but you were always in that top corner over there, waiting and shooting because you'd have to run up the stairs and you would turn around and kill whoever was coming up and then you'd stand there and snipe whoever was down on the bottom.
Oh, that's zombies. That's
No.
zombies, yeah.
No.
I know exactly where you're talking
Is that
about.
the water park level? Is the water park
Oh,
where you
yeah,
go under
yeah.
and then you go up?
Yeah.
So there's like a lot of
Oh,
water.
Black Ops 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They used to love fucking around with me in that too. And then I started getting a little bit better at killing people. And oh, look, he got 2 people back to back.
Yeah.
And they're like killing like 8 people at one time and shit. I'm like, yeah, all right, I killed 2 people.
Oh, shit. I
Yeah.
forgot about Black Ops 4, dude.
That's the one me and Miley used to play all the time was Black Ops 2, and we played zombies up at his house in his room in the Xbox. And we had did you play Black Ops 2 zombies?
Yeah,
Do
that
you
was
remember
actually one of the best ones, I think.
That's the best one.
Yeah.
That one and Black Ops 3 had really good zombies. Do you remember the farm map?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, in that house, if you sat in one spot,
Yeah.
the zombies would only come from 2 areas.
Yeah.
They'd jump up from the ground to the balcony, and they'd be on fire,
Yeah.
or they came out of a window inside the house. So one of us would sit and stare down the hallway,
Yeah.
and one would sit and stare down at the balcony, and just we'd go up to 20s and 30s in those
see?
rounds
Holy shit.
until we got like a pistol out of the box or the war machine. Like,
Oh, shit,
Yeah.
dude. That's tight, dude. Yeah, I remember playing zombies on
Yeah.
that one. That was fucking fun, dude.
And what game did we play fucking zombies on where we go in and it was like a house and you'd take me to you'd walk in and like there was this big old machine that looked like it had like a pink monster all over it. And you had to go up and touch it and it was
I have no idea what the fuck.
you had to buy like gums. The
Oh,
little bubble gum
that's
machine?
Black Ops 3, yeah.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what pink
Oh, and then these
douchebags.
Yeah. Kids.
my children,
Motherfuckers.
Yeah. Huh?
these little
Stupid
shits.
shits.
Hey, Dad, look, we were playing something where they drop the little fucking boxes and you get certain shit. Oh,
The
Dad.
care packages.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Dad, look, you can buy 100 of them for $20. All right, cool.
You would go play? Were
Dude,
you
I bought like
buy it?
$100
Black-
worth of fucking
Black
drop
Ops 3
boxes.
multiplayer. I remember it. We made him open 100 packs, and he was like, "Fuck it, why not?" Got nothing.
Are you
I
just
got-
wasting money?
I got
Yeah.
dick, dude. I got nothing.
You probably
And they were all
got. You probably
like,
got.
they
You probably
bought
got
one,
one
and they were like,
melee
"Oh,
weapon.
look, oh,
I got an
cool,
automatic
I got this,
weapon.
yeah, I got this super cool, blah blah. Hey, look, I got a big fat dildo in mine. Like, it was like shit.
Oh,
Pretty
shit,
much.
that's hilarious.
You probably got one melee weapon out of it, and that was it. The rest were a bunch of skins.
I didn't even know how to use melee. I couldn't get close
Oh,
enough to
to-
anybody.
to-
Yeah,
yeah.
to fight really
Yeah.
close.
Nah,
No shit,
of
dude. That's-
bitches.
Hey, is, the Modern Warfare, does it have zombies? The new one?
no,
It doesn't, right? That's the only one that doesn't have zombies, right?
no. A lot of them don't. Like the first 3 Modern Warfares don't. World at War was the first one to do zombies
Yeah.
because you finish the campaign and it fucking spawns you in the map without telling you what's happening.
Yeah.
So it's fucking terrifying. You're standing in this gray room with a 1911 and there's zombies breaking windows and fucking coming to eat you. So you have to kill them and survive. But
Yeah.
there's no way to win.
And that's after you beat the game.
Yeah, after
Yeah.
you... I remember the first time I played it.
Yeah.
I had beat the World at War campaign. It was fucking dark outside. And I played it, and you know how the intro is, like the planes crashed,
Yeah.
and the zombies just come running at you,
Yeah.
and then you just spawn in the room with your pistol. I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah.
And then the zombies start coming at the windows, and this is terrifying.
Yeah.
So I die within like the 3rd round, but now I can... There's Easter eggs in Black Ops 3 and
Is
Black
that the
Ops
farm
2.
one that you're talking about?
No, the World at War is the little concrete room.
They
when
used
it
to
first
they
came
used to
out.
do one where they would go to a farm and they'd go up.
I just talked about
Is that the one where
yeah.
you'd sit on that little ledge and
You'd stare down the hallway or out the balcony.
yeah.
The one that didn't hit so, and that's actually the one I'm actually kind of decent at is Infinite Warfare, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody liked that one.
Yeah, nobody liked that one for some reason. I liked the campaign, though. The campaign was pretty badass.
The,
Kind of futuristic.
the zombies is what sucked.
Yeah.
Everybody loves the zombies, so you can't fuck up the zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they fucked up the zombies pretty good in that one.
Yeah, dude.
So yeah, the first 3 Modern Warfares don't have it.
Yeah.
Then it was Black Ops had it. Black Ops 2. Advanced Warfare didn't have it. Ghost didn't have it.
Infinite. Oh yeah, that one did.
Yeah,
happen.
Infinite Warfare.
Speaking of zombies, the season finale for The Walking Dead, late July.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Have you guys been keeping up on that?
Absolutely, it's my favorite fucking show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for it to come on Netflix.
You're gonna have to wait a while.
Yeah, because they held on to this last episode of the last year, the last season. There's still one show. Not going to come out till next month because they were filming it and redoing all the whatever post-production
Because
shit.
of all the shit that's going on.
Editing.
Holy fuck, dude.
So it's just about to come
So
out now.
it's still new. The season hasn't ended.
No, it still hasn't ended.
Yeah.
This
Is it good
the
so
last
far?
one.
Oh yeah, and they
Oh,
left
yeah.
it on a bitch of a cliffhanger.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's gonna be good, dude.
Fuck, man.
I saw a little
love
clip,
watching
a
this
little
shit.
clip art of it.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because well, actually, yeah, I can. I can go to, what is it? What is it on?
AMC.
AMC.com, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can watch the
Old
old
episodes?
Mhm.
Yeah. Might as well do that.
Yep.
I need to catch up, dude. What was the one on Netflix this last season? I think it was 8, where the girl with the shaved head, I forgot who that is.
Alpha.
Alpha?
That's season
Yeah.
9.
Season 9. Yeah, when they first started coming out, where that season ended when they saw the heads on the
The Pikes.
Yeah.
spike, and then that's it. And that's where I ended my season.
So that was the season before this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So
that's
yeah,
where
you go
I
on AMC and get caught up season 10. You're good.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah.
And that way in July you can see the fresh one.
The fresh one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's
dude.
gonna be really good. It'll be a lot of
Dude.
fun.
Dude, if I'm serious, I know that they're not fucking listening, but if they do at some point, if there is not a Negan versus Beta fight in the season finale, I'm going to flip shit.
Yeah.
That is one of the biggest fights in the comic book. You better fucking put it on the screen or I'm going to lose it.
Who's the white lady that's a producer on that show?
Denise Huth? Angela Kang?
No, not Angela Kang.
Galen Hurd?
That one. You know she's got a house out here.
Yeah.
Actually, Wedo did some metal work for her.
Yeah, he told me. He was all excited to tell me.
Man.
She has a big house up here, dude?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's a producer?
Yeah.
You need to call her and
Pretty
tell her,
big
hey,
wig, yeah.
my uncle got a podcast. He'd like you to be on it next time she's in town.
dude, that'd
Yeah.
be fucking
That'd be dope, right?
Dude. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
So the comic book, the whole story is behind that comic book, right? Or is it because of the Telltale games?
No, the comic book was first. The
Okay.
Telltale games are because of the
The
show.
show, yeah.
Because the show did so well.
Okay.
And then, yeah, the Telltale games are over.
Yeah.
They're done.
Yeah.
And the comic book's done.
Yeah.
Like
So
they
the
ended
show's
that.
Show's still going.
Yeah, the show they say it is going to end in season 12.
Really?
And we still have the Rick movies too.
Rick
and then they
movies?
want to do a Negan sideshow.
And don't forget, what's her name comes back the last part of this.
Oh, yeah,
last,
Maggie.
this last episode.
Wait, so they're doing Rick movies?
Yeah.
Like a movie?
Yeah, 3. They're doing 3 movies.
Oh,
Because he left the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
You saw it,
Yeah, I
right?
saw that
Yeah,
episode,
he's
yeah.
not dead.
yeah.
Spoiler alert, I guess. I already said it, but whatever.
If you haven't watched
seen,
it, yeah,
if you
you're
haven't
under a
seen
rock,
season
dude.
9,
Yeah.
then you're probably not watching the show anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's alive, so they've confirmed that they're going to do 3 movies for him,
dude.
for his story.
That's dope, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck
And
yeah.
Greg Nicotero a fucking master
Oh, yeah.
at doing those faces and
Yeah, the effects.
all the effects and all that artistry stuff.
Oh, the makeup artists?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's amazing, dude.
Yeah.
So it'll be cool to see. I wonder how well that movie will pull together. I'd like to see the Negan backstory movie.
Yeah, even if that was a mini series where it was a couple episodes.
Yeah,
But they could fit it into a movie how he started, but
because he's really the only one that they haven't done any kind of flashback on.
yeah. Kind of in stories like the episode where he's in the trailer with Gabriel. They
Right.
kind of talk about it there.
Yeah.
All his scenes with Alpha, or not all of them, but the last scenes with Alpha, kind of, because he talks about his wife, how she had cancer, and
Can't believe he did the dirty with her out in the after game. Yeah, it was gross.
Well, that gave me a fucking
Right?
Yeah, that was the
You
heebie-jeebies.
said, "Wait, what episode is that?"
Holy
that was
shit.
the heebie-jeebies. But
Yeah, it was gross.
that's how it happened in the comics.
It did.
It did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's actually in the comics. That's how he kills her. They go.
Do or what?
No, they like she's pissed off, and he goes and follows her because he wants to get close to her, and he's talking to her and she cries, and so he hugs her, kisses her, and then just cuts her throat open.
Oh shit, dude! It's
Yeah.
fucking gruesome. That I did start watching it's kind of like the Walking Dead other show.
The Fear of the Walking Dead.
Fear of the
I
Walking
hate
Dead.
that show.
Yeah, it's not that good.
Yeah. Did that stop?
Well, right now because of the pandemic and everything,
Yeah.
right when they should have started filming and bringing it on, they
Yeah.
right in the middle of the pandemic. So
I ain't gonna lie, dude, because I love the whole world of
That
The
genre?
Walking Dead, dude.
Mhm.
I got caught into that shit.
really,
Yeah, dude.
I didn't like it from the beginning. I didn't like the characters that they chose in the beginning.
Yeah.
And that's kind of carried through with everything that's gone on. And
With
then
that show.
then they brought on the cowboy, which was like the
He's the coolest character in the show.
he is, but he's like the cheap version of Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like everybody's like the cheap version of the
Of other
original show.
characters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I felt that too. But I love The Walking Dead, like that whole fucking world.
Universe.
Yeah, dude.
I'm
it's
ready
just
to
tight.
see. I'm ready to see the next new one that they have, which is based on the
The World
East Coast.
Beyond.
Yeah, and it's about the kids, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they have a new one
They're
coming out?
they're gonna tie in more to where Rick went, and the Commonwealth where Maggie's at.
Oh,
Oh shit.
to like not trust that New World Order kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Well, that's what they're showing in the trailers is
Yeah.
that they're bad people and all that shit. So
the original Walking Dead, they're always out in the boondocks, and then the Fear of the Walking Dead, they're like in the city. You know what I mean? So it's more like inside the city type
Kind of,
scenario. And I would love to see that a little bit more. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
you know what I mean, like what's going on like in New York or like these huge cities, you know what I mean?
well, think about it. Eugene and his group are up in Philadelphia with the princess,
Right.
and that shows on the East Coast, right?
Oh,
The World
they might-
Beyond.
Yeah.
So they're pretty close.
Yeah.
That'd be dope, dude.
Everything's
fucking
gonna come together. They're
Because
all gonna be
that
on it.
show's only 2 seasons. The new one, it's only running for 2 seasons.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which one?
As
The
of right
World
now.
Beyond. No.
Period.
Period. Yeah. They're gonna end that story in 2 seasons.
What's it called?
The World Beyond.
That Walking Dead?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So all the zombie shows except for Fear are gonna end in 2 years. Because we're in season 10 and the other 2. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Interesting. Yeah, I remember we were living up north, and they came over and like, Dad, have you watched this show? No, I heard about it. It's on Netflix. Let's watch. I was hooked.
Yeah,
As soon as I saw the first one.
Oh yeah, me too.
I
It was
done.
only
yeah.
the first 2 seasons that were on
Yeah.
Yeah.
Netflix at that time. So
Yeah.
we watched that.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, dude. I fucking everybody, dude. Everybody, kind of like the Game of Thrones type shit too.
Yeah.
You know, where everybody's, oh, it's such a good channel. Eh. And then when I first started, when everyone sent me, like, oh, dude, The Walking Dead, The Walking Dead, I'm like, eh. And the reason why I don't like to keep up with shows is because you have to wait till next season or next week and next week and next week. And you know, back in the day, like when we grew up, we didn't have I didn't have TiVo or I didn't,
Right.
you know, we didn't have recorders or anything like that. So you know,
So
when
we had 3 channels.
yeah, you know what I mean? And I didn't have the time to fucking sit there on a Thursday at 8 o'clock to watch the show, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I never kept up with the shows. So when I saw it on Netflix, everyone was like, dude, you gotta watch it, I'm like, all right, fuck, I was bored one day, I was hooked.
Yeah.
Done. I was like, holy shit, this show's badass,
Yeah.
dude. Holy fuck.
The other one that's not Z Nation's not that bad, but also a very cheap
It's
version.
really goofy.
It's campy.
Yeah?
It's a cheap campy version of Fear. Or they go of The Walking Dead.
If that.
Yeah.
They try to do a lot of shows like The Walking Dead. There was a one called Black Summer, which I
That one did really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which I kind of liked that one, dude. To be honest, it was a little more raunchy, a little bit more like R-rated. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Which I liked.
It was all the things. It was all the things that
Should
The
have
Walking
done.
Dead couldn't be.
Yeah.
because it was on regular
AMC.
cable.
Yeah, regular cable, and it only was only one for like one season, I think it was, or like 3 episodes or 4 episodes, dude.
No, it's got all the seasons are on or the full seasons on what do you call it, right? Netflix.
I think it's just like maybe just one season and then that's it. You know what I mean?
Netflix has this thing where they do just 3 seasons of a show is usually what they max out at.
Yeah.
And then they shut it down. As a matter of fact, that show Mindhunters, the one about how the FBI started doing profiling and how they figured out all that stuff.
Yeah.
They had only done 2 seasons of it and they stopped. and it just came out that season 3 is back on. They're actually going to start filming season 3 of it.
And it's a good show.
Oh fuck yeah, bro!
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so like. They interviewed Ed Kemper, which is he was the guy out of Santa Cruz that killed a lot of the college students, and he would behead them and then have fun with their heads.
That true story?
Yeah, true. All these are real people that they're talking about. They're and the whole time, they're showing this guy that's building up to be who they're going to look at in the long run.
Yeah.
And I can't figure out who it's going to be.
Keeps you going.
Yeah, because they've already talked about the TKB. They've talked about they interviewed the son of Sam. They interviewed oh man, what was that guy's name? Edward Peck. Which he was. Edward Peck was this guy. He killed these people, but he's not all right in the head.
Yeah.
But he's got a decent vocabulary. He just uses it really weird.
Yeah.
And so they interview him, and it just shows the style of how they had to switch, like in the middle of doing the interview, because there was one lady that was a part of that task force that said we need to ask all of them these same questions, so that we have a baseline of what these people do. And they're explaining to her, you can't go in there and ask these people, because they're so eclectic that you can't go in there and ask them all the same questions to get a baseline answer. You have to play to their ego. You have to you have to know your audience, right?
Yeah.
And it just shows the ups and downs that these guys have in the Bureau, because they have to placate to these people a certain way. And it's such a good show. And they interview not Marilyn Manson, Charles Manson.
What
dude,
a mistake.
Yeah.
Fucking
crazy.
The dude that played Charles Manson in that show, fucking amazing, bro.
Yeah?
Did great.
Oh shit.
Great job.
I gotta check it out, dude.
Yeah. It's
From
really
Mindhunters?
Yeah.
Mindhunters?
And the dude Ed Kemper, the guy that plays him,
Yeah.
if you look him up on YouTube,
Yeah.
you can see they have a side-by-side comparison of the two.
Yeah.
And this guy not only is, because Ed Kemper was a really large man,
Yeah.
and this guy that they got to play him, he's a huge man, and he got his the way he spoke and his pattern down exactly.
Oh shit.
Because the guy was like really, really slow, spoke really methodical. It's creepy.
Yeah.
When you watch the two side by side.
Yeah. It's crazy how good the comparisons are.
Yeah, even like all the characters on that show, they did a show about it, about the characters that are on there, and all the people that play these killers, and they're really similar to the actual people that they're playing.
Oh shit.
Like they casted them really well.
Nice.
And it ended on the last season 2 ended on the Atlantic kid killer. I don't remember what it was called, but he was picking up little black kids and boys, and he would kill them and throw them in the river.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude.
There's some sick psycho people.
There was
out in this world,
26 murders, 26 kids or something like that.
Holy shit.
And they got him they never got him for any of the kids. They got him for murder of 2 adults or some shit like that. But it's really interesting. You got to watch the show, dude.
Yeah.
You really got to sit down and watch it.
It kind of puts you in the mindset of these people.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Like
dude.
you sit there and you see, like, you hear them start to question.
Yeah.
And the people that are playing the criminals, when Ford starts asking the questions, you see the switch flip in these people's head, and they start to talk, and they change, their personality changes.
Oh shit.
And you see them almost light up when they start talking about themselves and these crimes and the shit that they've done. That's really,
tight.
really, yeah, dude.
Oh shit, dude. Yeah, so I'm always looking for something new to watch, dude. You know what I mean? And it's got to pique your interest. Like I've seen a couple of. I started watching the Ozarks again. You know what I mean?
Right?
Yeah, because that's just pretty badass, dude.
That's a great show.
Yeah, that's a good show. And I love what's his name, Jason Bateman. He's a really fucking good actor.
Yeah.
And what the other one I started watching like a few of them, but it didn't catch on. You know what I mean? I was just okay, I watched a couple episodes. Whatever. But I'm curious about this one. Yeah.
There's another show that I watched a ways back. It's called Bloodline.
Is that on Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's about this family. They own some little, like a summer house.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a B&B, right?
Yeah.
Where people can go out and they rent rooms at the B&B and whatever.
Yeah.
And the mom and the dad run the B&B. And there's one brother that's kind of like ostracized from the family. Well, he comes back.
Yeah.
And it's all about what really happened that night, that kid's life, that brother's life changed with the family, and how it set him up to be this character that he's turned out to be, right?
Yeah.
And it's just how fucked up this family really is, dude.
Yeah.
But it's a really, really, it's intense.
Yeah.
A Bloodline. Yeah. It's a really good show.
Oh shit! Gotta catch up on these shows, dude. I should be watching that shit in my quarantine time. You know? What I mean?
Right. That was another one. I can't remember what it's called. I watched a long time ago too.
It's on. They're all on Netflix, though, right?
Yeah, they're all on Netflix. What was did I tell you about it? It's the little dude with a cat head.
I have no idea what that means.
There was these guys that it was 4 friends from college.
Yeah.
And they went to go visit him. He was living out in Brazil somewhere, like the edge of Brazil or some shit.
Yeah. And
he invited his friends out there, so they go, and they're not exactly buddies with this guy anymore, but he invited him out there, so they went to go spend some time with him, whatever, to see him.
Yeah.
And he's there, and they're eating dinner, and he's trying to tell him about what's going on or whatever. All of a sudden, this dude walks in from the backyard because it's all open air, right?
Yeah.
And he walks in from the backyard, and he's got this little ceramic cat head on.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And somehow they end up killing this dude. They end up killing the guy that they went to go see.
Yeah.
Ends up dying. Yeah. And these guys are trying to figure out, because now they're in the middle of the shit. They got to figure out what was going on with their friend, and they can't call because they're gonna think that it was them that killed their friend. Nobody's gonna believe that this little guy with a cat head came in and killed it. It's a really show. Yeah, it's a good show, dude. Yeah. It was really good too.
But that one, you don't know the name.
I don't remember the name of it. I gotta find it. I'll find it though. Yeah. I think it might be like Mad Men. I can't remember.
Mad Men is a pretty badass show though, dude. But Mad Men, I don't think that's the one you're looking at. Mad Men, I think it's the one with the suits. Those guys with the suits, and it's back in the 1950s. Yeah, like businessmen.
50s and 60s.
50s and 60s. Yeah.
Let's check it out.
I gotta check out that one though. Mind Games, huh?
I can't remember anybody that's. Oh man, that was in that.
No known actors, huh?
Yeah. Well, I think there is, but I can't remember.
Like their names.
I'll find it though and tell you. Yeah. And all of you two that are listening, I'll remind you about it next time we're on. I can't remember what the hell it's called.
Yeah, I gotta go home and watch a couple episodes. I'm off tomorrow anyway, so.
Oh yeah, you got plenty of time to get caught up, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Shoot. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called.
That shit, dude. Now, I did finish the whole season. Oh, go ahead. You found it?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I actually I finished the whole season of The Mandalorian. That was pretty bad.
Oh, the first one? The next one's coming out soon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know when it's coming?
No.
Anybody? You?
Nah, dude. Fuck, I wish, man. Yeah. I canceled. The only reason why I got the Disney was for that, and I finished watching it, so I canceled it.
Fucking man.
Well, yeah, dude. There's nothing really on there. I mean, there's a bunch of what do you call it? Reruns of like the Star Wars movies and shit like that. But I've seen those movies like 20,000 times already, dude. It's like, I need to see that again.
Yeah, you're done with it already?
Yeah.
All right, so the guy that played on remember the movie A-Team?
Yeah,
He played the
Bradley Cooper?
crazy guy. Remember?
Bradley Cooper or Hannibal.
No, he played the crazy guy. The helicopter pilot.
Oh yeah, he's a good actor too, but he's not a very well. He's a well-known actor. He was like in District 9. He was
District
one
9,
of the. He was
okay.
he was the best. He was the main character in that movie.
See if it's on here.
Yeah, he's funny, dude.
I think he was in the show.
And he was in Elysium. He was the bad guy in Elysium with Matt Damon. He's a pretty good actor. Yeah. Oh, he was in the show?
Yeah,
Oh shit. Okay.
I believe.
Yeah.
No,
I have
Well,
no clue.
we're trying to figure this shit out, amigo.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of that damn show.
Well, because
That's why I was.
audience wants recommendations.
District 9.
But if you guys haven't watched The Walking Dead, I don't know what the fuck kind of rock you've been living under, dude. Because
Yeah.
that shit's fucking badass. It's worth the fucking watch.
I don't care
dude.
what people say. I stopped watching after season 5. Well, you're a bitch.
You know, I
You should
heard
continue to
heard
watch.
that a lot about the new season.
I don't give
You
a
know?
fuck. I like the new season. The
Yeah.
last 2 story arcs, which was, or I guess the last 3 or 4, the build up to All Out War, which was Negan,
Yeah,
All Out War,
yeah.
which was Negan, and then all of the Whisperer stuff are my favorite arcs in the
Really?
comics.
No shit.
So to see it played out on TV, and like some of the shit I called,
Yeah.
and some of it was like, well, they did that a little different, but it still works.
Yeah. Are you guys gonna
So-
go to that? When are you guys gonna go to that thing again where they did like the whole show?
Oh no.
No.
No?
I thought we weren't. I thought that's what you said. I mean,
Well, we haven't been able to get onto the roster as of yet, but hopefully we will be able to once they start filming again.
honestly, I don't think it's gonna get any better than the first one that we went to.
Yeah.
That's badass.
It was because it was for my birthday, right?
Yeah.
And my favorite character is obviously Negan.
Yeah.
And the episode was all about Negan,
Oh shit, dude.
him getting his leather jacket back, getting a second Lucille,
Oh,
getting
yeah.
to use Lucille with the leather jacket. Like, had to be one of my favorite episodes, not only because I got to watch it early,
Yeah.
but because I got
It's because he got
to
to spend it
watch
with his
that.
dad
Yeah.
in LA.
That was the best
Yeah.
part.
sure.
Sure.
I had to drive.
Yeah.
I gave you gas money, bitch. Relax.
I still had to drive.
Because I barely
Because
paid
we
your
got
car.
we got to sit in the audience of that show,
Yeah.
which I love to watch. It sucks that they didn't have JDM on or anybody else, but
Who was like? Was there any celebrities on the panel?
yeah, it's always celebrities. It was the black deaf girl, the Japanese Australian girl.
Kiko or Nikio or what's her name?
Her name is Yumiko on the
Yeah,
show.
there you go.
The actress's name is Eleanor Matsura. Angel Theory is the deaf sister.
Dang.
And then it was some. Oh God, who the fuck was it that was a?
It was a comedian, right?
No, he was in Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
Oh yeah.
Not Taserface.
Yeah, Taserface.
Okay.
Taserface.
Taserface was that?
Yeah, from Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yes.
Who was that one?
Taserface. Like that's how he was all excited to say his name.
The thing with
The
the curly
raccoon
hair?
made fun of him. No, he had like the hair that was right here that turned into a ponytail. His face was all purple and fucked up.
Holy shit, dude. So he was there. He was one of the characters.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, and then they FaceTimed Ryan Hurst, who's Beta,
Yeah.
the big
Oh, the lady?
fucking dude.
Oh, the big dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They FaceTimed him while on the panel, and he showed the phone to all of us.
Yeah.
Like we were in the camera view.
Yeah.
It was fucking cool.
Yeah, it's really
That's
cool.
tight,
dude.
dude.
Got Chris Hardwick to sign a business card. I still have that.
Oh,
I had the
shit.
Lucille
Yeah.
that we got at the end of the show for if I ever meet JDM.
Oh,
Hey,
shit,
by the
dude.
way, Chris, if this ever reaches you, it's open for you to be on the podcast as well. Doesn't have to be just on the
Abso-fucking-lutely.
radio show. We'd love to have you. Even if you got to Skype in or whatever you got to do, or you want to call in, you can do that as well. We're
Yep.
more than happy to have you on.
That'd be dope.
That's at nerdist.com. What is
At
it?
Chris Hardwick
Yeah.
on Twitter.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let him know.
Yeah.
Get him,
Tell
get
your
him on the show with
friends
us.
about us.
Absolutely, yeah.
Help us out. That'd be
Fuck
cool.
yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. That'd be dope, dude.
He's dude. He's like the perfect person for that show.
We might have to have you sit there if Chris
Oh,
Hardwick
I don't
comes
care.
on.
It's fine.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because he just like he's really quick witted.
Yeah.
And I think that, like I said, I think he was perfect for that show.
Yeah.
His temperament is just right. And it was sad that during that he got accused of something too, and he was off on a couple of shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Nicole Brown took
yeah.
over for him for a little bit, but then he came back
yeah,
because Chris Hardwick.
I wouldn't mind having her on either though, because she's a big.
She's crazy, but I love it.
Yeah, she's a great super fan, dude.
Who's that?
Do you remember watching Drake and Josh?
No.
Well, fuck, that's all I know her from.
Drake and Josh.
Yeah, the TV show on Nickelodeon with the kids.
No. What's her name?
Yvette Nicole Brown.
Who did she play?
In what?
Are you talking about The Walking Dead still, or?
Well, yeah, but she's not in the show.
Oh,
She was on The Talking Dead.
Yeah.
Oh, The Talking Dead. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
What else is she in? I know she's from that.
I
And
forgot you can't see.
she was in the.
Yeah, she's a good actress.
She was in
Yeah.
one episode of The Office.
Really?
Yeah.
Only one episode?
Yep.
Oh shit.
She was like a little side character. She talked shit about Dwight. It was funny.
Yeah, I've seen her in a bunch of movies.
Yeah.
She's been in Repo Man, Avengers.
Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she played like a small part in it.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm trying
Avengers
to
Shield.
remember.
I'm sorry.
That's why.
That's why.
Agents of Shield.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the TV show.
Yeah.
She's done a bunch of voiceover stuff. She's been on Will and Grace.
But I think she was in a sitcom too, where basically she was there all the time.
She's on Dear White People. She's been on Mom.
So she was on the panel.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's on the panel a lot. She's a huge fan, so Chris Hardwick loves her.
Dude, and when she comes with a notebook.
Yeah.
Because she's taking notes of the show.
Well, the show, yeah. Well,
Are
the
you
episode's
serious,
going
dude?
on.
So she's
whatever
a fucking huge fan, dude.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Yeah.
she pulls it apart
Yeah.
and analyzes it and tries to figure out where it's going. And,
She reads more into it than the producers do.
yeah.
Which, Yvette, I'm not talking shit. I love you. You're
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
she-
think-
she's on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She comes up with some good shit, and then she's all about Carol and Daryl
Oh,
hooking
yeah.
up.
That's her favorite.
Carol and Daryl. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's always been a lot of tension there. I was really
Yeah.
hoping for a little Daryl and Beth, but Beth
Daryl-
died. That
She's
was-
too young.
Oh, the little girl.
Yeah,
the
the
little
little
blonde
blonde
chick
girl.
I honestly thought that they were in that one episode when they were in the house.
in the house
The
right
forest,
before
yeah.
it burned down.
Yeah.
Well, she started getting drunk, so I thought, oh yeah, it's gonna.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
How was she, like?
because that's just how pigs like us think. So,
Oh, yeah.
you know,
Well,
throw it out there.
I mean, I was hoping it would.
Wow.
That's tight.
He said, "Oh, The Walking Dead After Dark." Welcome to the show,
We're
everybody.
gonna Skinemax.
It's a little
Wow.
Beth and Daryl tonight, having a few drinks,
Oh
sitting down by a warm fire, in the middle of the apocalypse.
Yeah.
The warm fire was the house, by the way.
I know, right?
That
It was a
would've-
regular fire. They got out of hand because she threw the.
No, they did it on purpose.
No, I know.
They lit it on fire and
But didn't they?
Molotov cocktailed it.
Because they had, didn't they have? They had a little fire going on inside already, right? Or just candles?
No.
Maybe I remember it just a little bit different.
Yeah.
That's what
You remember it. You remember it the horny way.
There you go. There you
Beth
go.
was kind of hot, dude.
Yeah, she was.
She had a little something going on.
Hell yeah. I can't believe the way she went out though, dude. Oh fuck, then I was tripping the fuck out when that happened. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, like
That's
no way.
That's a bitch way to leave the show. Is you're getting traded to fucking live,
Yeah.
and
And you pop.
you
that
go to
fucking
stab somebody and get shot in the head, like as a reaction.
Yeah. Damn, dude. That scene right there, I was just like, my jaw dropped. I was like, no, I was like, no fucking way.
Because she was the
Holy
only cute girl left on the show besides Maggie. But
Maggie,
Yeah. And then Maggie left. No, Rosita was still on the show.
Oh, I like Rosita.
I'm
I-
back and
from-
forth with Rosita. And
From
then
all the
now-
girls there in the show, I like her the most.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
The second she got
She
rid
a
of the
hoe,
hat,
though.
she looked even better.
Yeah, but she a hoe though. She
Why?
an
Abraham
apocalyptic
died.
hoe. She was with Abraham.
Yeah, but he
Right.
died.
And then so did what was Saji or what's his name?
Who did she hook up
Saji?
with the show?
Sadiq?
Yo, Sadiq, I was close. So
Oh,
it was.
okay, yeah, I guess because she was with Gabriel, Sadiq, and
Yeah, she was with the redhead. What's her name?
it
She
was
was with
okay. Here's
Abraham?
how it went.
That
It
was
was
her boyfriend.
Abraham.
Yeah.
It went Abraham,
Yeah.
and then it was Spencer. She wanted to get with Spencer.
Oh yeah,
but
she
Negan killed
did.
him.
She was with him for a while.
Negan killed him, and then
Oh yeah.
it was Gabriel.
Yeah.
No, Sadiq first.
Well, yeah, Sadiq,
'Cause it's his
Gabriel,
baby.
Sadiq, and now Eugene.
Oh yeah, she was with Sadiq,
Oh, she's not
right?
messing with Eugene though.
Not yet. She tried, but he kept like.
Wait, no.
He said
is
said,
that on the new
oh,
season?
Yeah.
Oh,
Plug your ears, plug your ears, plug your-
I don't want to know that.
Yeah, but-
because I was thinking that that's what they were going to do.
Oops.
Yeah.
Okay, well you didn't say anything because I don't know.
I mean, I
Right.
kind of did, but
I don't see that happening.
with
Yeah.
with Eugene,
well,
Yeah.
no, because of what she told him to do.
she eat her out?
Her, Carol, and somebody else told him to go do the same thing, which was to go to her.
Yeah. Well, but even
And
then,
he didn't even meet the right person.
yeah, I don't think he meant like I don't think she was really enticing him to kiss her.
I think that's bullshit.
Yeah.
I think that's bullshit. Yeah.
You think she wanted some Eugene?
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, but she was fucking. She hated his ass.
Yeah, she was mad
Yeah.
at him for a while, but
Yeah. After everything, yeah.
yeah, but
Well,
he-
yeah, because he fucking faked knowing everything. He couldn't solve it.
yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit, dude!
So
I gotta catch up, dude.
Oh, and then he went over and was helping Negan out for a while, so he
Yeah.
was against everybody.
Yeah, that's when she.
yeah, but
really
she got soft on him once that whole fight was over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like after they saw each other, she fucking punched him and said, "That's for the puke," and that was it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I gotta catch up. I gotta
rewatch that episode to see. I don't think she really.
I gotta watch it.
I
gotta see it.
And I think you're wrong, but that's okay.
I think she would have stopped him had he tried.
He was already trying.
I gotta see it.
No.
He was going,
Like, I
he was
gotta
going
see it.
in for it and stopped it.
He stopped himself.
He stopped himself. Yeah.
Now, see, that's the difference between somebody like Eugene and myself.
Oh, I would have gone all the way.
Because I'd have just followed through with it, and then I still would have left to go see that
Yeah,
other. You know what I mean?
because you a hoe.
Yeah, because I
It's
need-
an apocalypse.
I need- yeah, well, yeah, and Rosita's cute.
Yeah, but the whole point of the show is morals.
So the thing is
Yeah,
that
but she ain't got none already. So what?
Yeah, but he does.
so the baby is the
Sadiq's, the
Sadiq's,
Middle
right?
Eastern.
Yeah.
the Middle Eastern guy,
Yeah.
the skinny guy.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I think you can say Middle Eastern. I think that's
Yeah.
he's
You
the
don't
only
have
one.
He's the only
the
one
show.
on there,
Yeah,
right?
there's not
Oh,
a
yeah.
fat Middle Eastern dude on the show. We were pretty good at Middle Eastern.
Holy shit! That also she is just the way I like him.
Wow.
Hey, you don't have to try hard, dude.
Man, he show up at Hilltop and be like, hey, I don't have anything to trade or shoot or anything like that. I'm just looking for the little hoe that working around here
You
named
guys got Rosita?
Rosita.
Yeah.
She's cute, dude.
I left a note in them bushes over there. I just went and she got it. She waiting for me.
Yeah, honestly, I think from all the girls, I think she's the prettiest one. That's my opinion. I like her. Because I don't. There's no other little.
She is.
Jesse from season 6.
Oh yeah, dude.
Rick's fling.
Holy shit.
Which
She
one
is
was that?
hot,
Rick's
dude.
fling.
What's her real name?
When he first Alexander Breckenridge.
She is hot.
The one
dude.
when they first went to.
Yeah, when they first got to Alexandria, the
Alexandria.
blonde girl that cut his hair.
Oh
Her.
yeah. And then she got killed.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they were because the wall had come down
Yeah.
and all the zombies came in,
And they were walking through
They
them.
walked out with the vests on and the zombie guts, and
Yeah.
her kid started crying. Fucking hated that pair of kids. By the
Yeah,
way.
me too.
I'm glad they died the way that they did. It sucks.
She
It
could-
sucks that she went with them, but
she my
yeah.
kind of girl all day long.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's
Oh, yeah.
screams my name all day long.
Oh yeah, dude. Ooh, she got a little tattoo going too.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? There's got to be at least one more.
Well, besides her, then I for me it's Rosita.
Yeah.
I think she's cute. Rosita, what's her name? What's her real name? I don't even know her fucking real name. If you're
Rosita
listening,
Espinoza. Oh, Christian Serratos.
Serratos, yeah.
damn, dude, you know
Yeah,
all the
you
characters.
know
I
as long
follow
as
them
she-
all on
alright.
Instagram. What do you want?
What about the other hoe that was there in the beginning?
Not Andrea.
Yeah.
No.
You?
Who?
Andrea?
What's
The
that?
The
blonde?
blonde girl that was with the governor.
Who else was she with? She was
The
also
MILF,
with Rick's.
right? The MILF.
She was not a mother.
No, she was just a hoe.
Oh, the one with her sister died almost
Yeah.
in the first season. Yeah.
Amy.
She's alright.
She's all right.
Yeah, she's alright.
No.
Rick's wife. What was her name?
No,
Lori was a cunt.
Yeah,
Lori was kinda hot,
she's
though.
cute.
I reserve that
good.
word for very few things.
Yeah.
And she was what that is.
Yeah.
Now,
she-
why do you feel that way about her? Because she
Because
fucked
of
with her.
all the Shane,
Yeah.
all the shady shit that she did behind Rick's back. Like,
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't even gone. He wasn't even in a coma
Yeah.
that long. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And she was already sleeping
fucking
with
him.
a.
With her best friend.
Yeah.
With his best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty shady.
I mean, the kid still remembered his dad and would talk to him about his dad
yeah.
because I was his partner,
Yeah.
and
that's
he
right.
was sleeping with the mom. You know what I mean? It's like, wow. And even when he showed up, he didn't tell her.
They think that Judith is Shane's kid.
Oh yeah,
I think absolutely it is.
yeah, absolutely. Rick wasn't there long enough for
Yeah.
her to be. She was pregnant when he got there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little girl, right?
Yeah, Judith.
Yeah. That's Shane's baby,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's isn't that part of the show? That's because even Rick at one point said that. I think I remember watching one episode where he was like,
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
yeah,
that's-
he was like saying something like, "Oh, that's not my baby," or "That's my
Yeah, I
friend's
think
baby," or
that's
some
Rick,
shit like
yeah.
that. Yeah. Yeah.
And could you imagine having to say that?
Oh, dude, imagine, dude. Fuck that, dude. I know your best bud fucking boining
Yeah.
your wife, and then next thing you know, you wake up from a coma, and you're like, "Oh shit, what the fuck happened here?"
Right?
I don't know.
Be like, hey, I've been asleep a long time.
That's crazy, dude.
Can
But
you
I
imagine?
can see it happen though. I can see because they thought he was dead. You know, everybody was dead.
He
you
was
know?
not dead for long before she hopped on that disco stick.
Yeah. And the thing is
Yeah,
like,
because it's like a couple weeks, I think, something like that, right, dude?
Like a month or something, maybe.
well, they say that like death and sex go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Like, because it's life.
Yeah.
One is taking life, one is giving life. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So those two things are said to go hand in hand. But she need to go hand in hand with somebody else, not homeboy's best friend. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
you know what I mean?
She could have chose better.
Yeah, best
Yeah.
friend, partner, whatever you want to call them. You know what I mean? That's just some bad dick for her to have. Like, you shouldn't do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. No, you're right, dude. Because that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She could have been like, no, dude. You know, like you're my husband's.
What if he's still out there?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey, we don't know if he's really dead yet.
Yeah.
I tell you what, why don't you go back to the hospital and
Go
check
look.
to see if he's still there. Maybe just his hand is there because somebody chewed it off. Like, whatever. You know what I mean? I
need to know. And you know that's true too. You know, because if you really love somebody, you would be like, "Fuck this! I'm gonna go back and see if I don't give a fuck." In a few episodes of the show, they've done that in the show where they had to go and look for somebody.
Sophia,
Yeah.
little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the kid? Rick's son,
Carl?
Carl. Didn't he go back and look for somebody? And
Carl
he
went
killed
back to look for Sadiq.
Sadiq. No, but he killed somebody because he went back to look for that person because he couldn't sleep and he just kept looking for that person. And there was one of the episodes, and he finally found, I think it was a girl, and he like shot her in the woods. Yeah, and
I don't remember this episode.
Yeah, and I remember him going back because he couldn't sleep, like he needed to go back and find her.
The only time that Carl killed a kid in the woods was
When he killed
with the
that
governor.
kid, yeah.
Season
Yep.
3.
He killed the one kid that was by the truck. Remember? He came out on him, and the old man, the farmer, what was his name? Herschel. They were already at the prison, and he had gone outside the prison, and he found that kid there by a truck, if I remember correctly, and he said the kid
It
was
was
raising a gun.
Yeah, that's the kid I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
They were in the forest.
Were they okay?
They were
Oh,
hiding
okay.
because the governor had attacked.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe it's that I was thinking about. I don't
Yeah.
know. But I remember him going back looking for somebody and he killed him because he couldn't sleep because he wanted to go find that person. But that's what I'm saying. That's fucked up. She could have. Honestly, if my wife, like, if I really loved my wife that much, I would be like, I'm not sleeping
I need
until
to
I go
know.
back. Yeah, I need to
know
go
what's
back.
going on,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And you're right because it was only like a month later. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no time to mourn. But then again, you know what? You're in the middle of an apocalypse. Like you had to pick one pair of calzones that you wanted and a couple of pair of socks, and you had to get out of Dodge. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Grab as much food as you can, some water.
Yeah, but she just started fucking him like right after. That's some crazy shit, dude. And like, it's like you would think, you wait a couple of months, maybe like a half a year, and be like, all right, cool,
Yeah, but dude, it's not the world as we know it. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to
justify.
I don't think I can justify it. First of all, but you got to look at it from maybe that perspective that we can't see yet because we're not in the middle of the apocalypse. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we were almost there too, dude. And I was, because I was thinking like, how can you think about sex at that time? I was thinking about sex when we were in quarantine. Yeah. You know what I mean? Too? So I was like,
you probably thought about it 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, right?
No shit, dude.
Well, it's funny. We sit here, we talk about, the apocalypse and the Walking Dead and all that shit. And I'm glad we live in a small city. Like, even like this, like, a herd could become overwhelming, dude. Could you imagine? Like, look at the streets where people that were protesting the Capitol and all that, dude. Like, could you imagine all those were zombies, dude? Like,
well, they did that in the first episode.
Yeah.
And he goes riding through the city, and he turns the corner with the horse, and it's just a street full of...
Yeah, and then he turns the other way, and it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, could you imagine, dude?
And then he gets into the tank. Did you see how many were going towards the tank?
Yeah.
The thing with that, and luckily for that show,
They're slow.
those zombies are slow.
Yeah.
World War Z?
Yeah, World War Z, I would fucking hate to be in that world, dude.
Well, yeah, they're climbing over themselves over the wall of Jerusalem.
Yeah. That's the kind of zombies I don't want to fuck with, dude. You know what I mean?
Well, I'd kill myself.
You think so, dude?
Dude, I'm not going to fucking live.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want to walk around mindless and walk around close enough to mindless already.
You're talking about if you're at that place where you're fucked.
If zombies come out and I see them running past my window, that's it. I'm not going to survive.
Not even going to try?
Live, yeah.
Really?
Fuck that.
Fuck, man.
I also don't want to die slow with people fucking ripping me apart.
Yeah.
I'm good. Rather put one through my brain and make it quick.
Oh, shit, dude.
It's dark, but fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, what's the alternative? Roaming the earth the rest of your life as a mindless chunk of meat? Like,
fuck that. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
That's how Manny lives now. Looking for other chunks of meat.
right?
Oh, yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, you're right. I mean, but for me, I would feel like I would want to, and then until I see like there's no other way.
So there's no
Pop.
alternative?
Yeah, pop.
But
done.
if they're slow, I'd give it a chance.
So, like, let's say one did run past a house, and we were able to back the truck up enough to get as much shit as we can get into it without getting eaten first.
You would have a little bit of fun first, though, right?
If they're slow, I'm not taking the chance if they're fast.
Yeah, I think we'd try it from on top of the house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you would have that piles of bodies all over the fucking house.
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
Yeah,
Build a
little-
fucking wall of bodies like in 300.
Mm-hmm. Because they can't get past the fence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The metal fence.
Oh, okay.
The only thing we'd have to worry about would be the windows.
Yeah.
Those and you guys would board that shit up real quick, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
Shit, if they come that fast, we'll have to board them up from the inside because you're not going to be able to stand outside and do it.
I figured we'd do them from the inside anyways.
And those fuckers, they run into a fucking window like, and they fucking just rush in there.
Yep.
Just like in 28 Days Later, that one scene.
Fuck that movie.
When he walked into the house, the first house he saw, and he went in there, and they were just talking. I think it was him and the black chick, and then all of a sudden that fucker just runs right into the window, and I was like, and that shit scared the shit out of me. I was like, oh shit, dude. Yeah, those fuckers I don't want to fuck with, dude.
I haven't seen that movie.
You haven't seen 28 Days
British
Later?
zombie movie.
It's pretty
British
bad.
zombie movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's alright.
badass, dude.
Yeah, I'm going to check it out.
Yeah, Scarecrow from Batman Begins.
Yeah?
The actor,
Uh-huh.
he's the main actor in that movie.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
he is, huh?
Yeah, he's a pretty good
Right.
actor. Yes, sir.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I mean, we got a lot of shit, dude. Like, I got a lot of shit that we could, if they're slow, we may be able to survive for quite a while.
Yeah, if they were like The Walking Dead.
Yeah, if they were slow.
Yeah.
But if they have any kind of giddy up in their step,
Yeah.
And you know I would sit there and contemplate and be like, man, that's stupid. Like, how the fuck are you gonna get caught up with the? Because you know in the show, like sometimes you're like, what an idiot. Why did he just fucking move his hand? And they're just grabbing him and they're like, you know, and then they actually eventually bite him and shit or her or whatever.
right?
I'm like, fuck that was ridiculous. But then again, let's say you do knock out, you fucking fall asleep. They're gonna start chewing on your leg before you even wake up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, what's funny is they show that everybody always puts their arm up like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like basically, you're feeding yourself to them. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
like here, take it.
So what would you do? Like that would be like the first. Like you would try to put some armor on your arm.
Yeah,
like, what would you
like
do?
in World War Z, like
That he
Brad
put the
Pitt, he put like
magazines.
magazines.
That's what
Yeah.
Glenn did in season 3.
Oh yeah, put
When
the
they-
telephone.
No, he was duct taped in the chair. Remember when Merle took him to the governor's place?
Yeah.
And he sicked him on him?
That's right.
He tore the arms off, and he still had the duct tape.
Yeah.
He put his arm into the zombie's mouth with the duct tape first. Couldn't bite through it.
Yeah.
So he fucking smacks it over the head and kills it.
Oh shit, dude.
Put on some prison armor.
Yeah, there you go, dude. Yeah, that's what I would fucking do.
I'd walk out as the Juggernaut because I have that kind of armor. That's what you make it sound like.
Right.
I would have to go look for those
Well, we have
medieval
those steel
chains.
sheets out there. We could bring them in, and we could start making some things for our arms
Yeah,
just
but
to protect.
we'd have to make it hot to fucking bend it.
No, dude, just go to a medieval shop and buy those fucking medieval chains. You know, like what the knights used to
Oh, the
wear under their
tunics?
Oh,
armor.
the
Chainmail?
chainmail.
Yeah, that shit.
Chainmail
It's
tunics?
all the way, dude. That's it. Or like those divers.
Yeah, the diving
for
suits for
sharks.
The white mesh or whatever, the mesh.
Yeah, dude.
Same thing. It's chainmail.
Chainmail, but it's like super thin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do it like a carbon fiber suit
Oh
where
shit.
they
Yeah.
can't bite through it.
Look
Lightweight.
like fucking superheroes or ninjas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be dope, dude. I wonder why they never came up with something like that at the fucking Walking Dead.
They
Oh,
did.
but then
It's
again-
called the CRM.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Well, they haven't come out yet, but like in the new show,
Yeah.
I'm sure that's what those people are wearing. They're wearing like pads of armor on their arms and
That's tight.
shoulders and shit, and
Yeah.
they're fucking kitted out in that black
That's
armor with their
that's
guns,
dope.
and they have like
Maybe
prods on their guns.
Maybe we need to buy like those, like the fucking laser tag outfits.
Oh, remember that shit with the
Just
little
look
triangle
official.
thing right there, dude?
Just make it look like we're legit and roll up on somebody.
Hell
like,
yeah!
have
Hey,
your
that'd be
shit or
dope,
we
dude.
kill you.
Fuck,
Light up the triangle so it says yield.
Right?
Whoa!
Oh shit, dude.
Shit.
That's dope, though.
Yeah, man. I don't know, dude.
Oh, no,
Zombie apocalypse.
We'd have to
We
build
were
up
almost
an
there.
army.
Yeah.
We were almost there.
'Cause I'm not letting no tiny little group roll up on it. Can you help us survive? No. Fuck you.
Nope.
Give us your food,
Yeah. What do you got with you?
your bullets, your food, your clothes. I need your boots. I need your sunglasses and your motorcycle.
And that hot chick that's with you. She can
Yeah,
come.
yeah, that's what. Yeah. Bring
Hot
her
chick can
here.
Come in.
Bring her here.
No fucking whining or crying, because I'll throw you right back out. You know what I mean?
Abundance of fucking shit, dude. What area do you think you would be in, Mingo? Would you be more the Negan side, or you think you'd be more like the Rick
The
side?
Rick side. I think there's a happy medium
Yeah.
where the people that are with you, you're Rick, but the people that are outside of your group, you're Negan,
Yeah.
which is basically
Basically
You know what it
Negan.
is. So you'd be Negan.
Probably. It'd probably be the easiest way to be.
Yeah.
I think you have to be that way.
Yeah.
Because look,
Stone Cold, no questions.
everything that's ever happened to Rick and his group
Yeah.
has always been because they lightened up their stance on some bullshit, because they were
Yeah.
never willing to neonize.
out, yeah.
You know what I mean? They were never willing to be the governor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, because when the governor rolled up with a fucking tank, Rick said, "Hey, we can be friends about this."
Right.
Then Governor kills Herschel and rolls through the fucking prison.
Right. And somehow they miraculously survived and killed the governor. Or,
Rick almost didn't.
yeah.
But
You got
the-
his ass whooped.
If Michonne wasn't there, Rick probably wouldn't have survived that fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the reality of it is, the governor would have won if it was like on
If it
real
was a
life
real-
basis. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the second Rick even says, "Hey, look," just with the fucking tank and blow him to fucking red mist.
Yeah, because I think that, and because half the people that were on their side, I mean, most people aren't going to want to pick up a gun.
Yeah.
Most people aren't going to be willing to do what it takes
Yeah. Yeah.
to survive.
Yeah.
Even the way they showed that show,
Yeah.
they're going to stand behind people like us that are, hey, look, we understand we got to do
Get
this to
shit
survive.
done,
Yeah.
It's not that we want to or that we're really having fun doing this,
Yeah.
but
One of us might.
I was like,
right. But it is what it is. You know what
yeah.
I mean? And
Survival of the fittest at
Yeah.
that point.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Survival of the fittest or less equipped.
Yep.
Dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Shit. And that's why I like that show, because it does tap into a little bit of how the human race would be in that scenario, but I think it'll be a lot worse.
We'll see, and they even talk about it too. It's like you always look like the good guy from your perspective,
Right.
Yeah.
but to somebody else, you're threatening their way of life.
Absolutely.
Dude, the first time I saw Negan, when he came out of that fucking trailer and he pops fucking what's the name and the other dude, holy shit, dude, my stomach sank, dude. I felt like I was actually there. Like I felt like I was part of their group. Like
That's the point of that episode.
Yeah,
I think there was a lot of people that had a little PTSD watching that episode though.
Dude.
There was a lot of people I think that
That's
the way
the
they,
best
the way
episode.
they filmed it.
oh yeah.
Some people are gonna hate you for that.
Why?
It's one of my favorite episodes too.
Oh, yeah,
I've gotten
dude.
shit for saying that before.
No, it's
But-
one of the best ones, dude.
I have the comic where Negan is introduced. I've shown it to you,
Yeah,
and they do it the same way.
yeah,
But there's a lot more fucks and shits thrown into that.
yeah.
It's like, you killed a bunch of my fucking men. I've wasted a lot of resources trying to show you who the fuck I am at this point.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna have to fucking show you.
yeah. I had to take a few of you out.
No, he just kills Glenn.
Oh,
He kills Glenn in the comics
Yeah.
and leaves. He goes, I come back to your fucking place in a week. I want half your shit. Ta-ta.
Oh, shit.
That's how he leaves in the show, too.
Yeah.
But he kills Abraham first,
Yeah.
and then Daryl steps up and punches him. Daryl got Glenn killed.
Yeah.
I hate to say it.
Yeah.
I don't.
What'd
I
you
hate
do?
to say it. But
Well, it's true.
yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, I
You said
think
the first one's free. I have to show you fuckers who I am.
Yeah.
The CD, the DVD edit of that episode is awesome.
Really?
Because it's basically a page out of the comics.
Oh shit.
Because they let him say all the fucks and shits
Yeah.
in that episode. It's awesome.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. 'cause
Now
that
I'm
was-
going to beat the fucking fuckity fuck out of one of you. And then he kills Abraham.
Man, I wish that show was R-rated.
Well, there was a time where people were, hey, you guys are going too far, like it's too much.
Yeah.
Especially after they killed fucking
Abraham
Glenn and his eye was popping
out,
out. You know
I-
what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how it was. Like, it was literally shot for shot from the comics.
Yeah, dude.
Except for Abraham.
But I really
Yeah.
like. I think shit like that.
Yeah.
Shit like that's gonna happen.
It's gonna
dude.
happen.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
of course. Oh, of course, dude.
Someone's
It's
going
just
to take that right out of the fucking show. They're going to have a baseball bat that's wrapped in barbed wire.
And his
They're
name
gonna
will be
have-
Sebastian.
They're going to have people lined up, and they're just going to beat the fucking
out
shit
of
out of
people.
them.
And people are gonna follow him for that.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
They're probably going to be super Republican. But
Yeah.
Well, what's funny is,
It'll be
is
Trump.
that, like, he's one man, right?
Yeah.
And you know, you're gonna after this shit kind of happens.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna, like, if this really, like, if we fell that deep into it, right?
Yeah.
And there was clusters of people left.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to be a really, really well-spoken,
powerful
in touch with people, powerful.
entity.
Yeah, just your aura is gonna have to be fucking huge.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to have a massive set of nuts
And
on display at every fucking turn for people to say, "That's the motherfucker I'm gonna follow."
and a massive set of people behind you
Yep.
Yeah.
to prove that's who you are.
Because I think people like that will get a lot of people that will follow him just because game recognized game kind of thing, and they see the massive nuts
Yeah.
from way behind.
Yeah.
And then you have these other people that are kind of weary and leery and like, "Oh, I don't know."
Yeah. I'm gonna go more with Rick.
And then he fucking mows somebody down. Oh,
no,
I meant we're gonna hang with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
I was just kidding.
Yeah.
No, dude, it's because when you see him, that what's his name, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, I think
Yeah.
that's his name. He plays that part so fucking well, dude.
Yeah,
I think season 8 through now,
Yeah.
Negan was much better than season 7. Because season 7 was him, like, just trying to build... Like, he was trying to find the character.
Yeah.
And in season 8, he finds it. Because in season 8, he's pissed off.
Yeah.
He's trying to come back out on top.
Yeah.
And he's just nothing but angry. Like, the scenes where he yells
Yeah.
at everybody in that fucking office,
Yeah.
and he's slamming the bat on the fucking table. I love, by the way, that before he even does that, you can see that the table's beat to shit where he sits.
Yeah.
But season 8 Negan is way better than season 7.
Yeah.
I still like the character from season 7 because he's a fucking badass.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You hate to love him.
That episode when he pops Glenn, and then my second favorite scene was when he almost kills
Carl. Yeah.
And he's crying. Rick's crying, and he's yelling like, "Don't do it! Don't do it!"
Yeah,
And
Rick got super confident in that episode.
Yeah, dude,
Someone important
those two
who just died, like right now.
Yeah,
But
dude, those 2 episodes.
Best
dude.
character.
Oh yeah, dude, those 2 episodes were the shit.
Goddamn
dude.
tiger.
I like when he goes into the house and when he takes fucking Carl back.
Yeah.
And he takes him into the house, and he finds Judith, and he's holding Judith while they're...
And he's talking about killing the family and living in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a powerful fucking scene. Like, again, you got to have a massive set of nuts on display to be able to say, you know what,
dude.
I'm going to kill all y'all, and I'm going to live here.
Yeah.
But I think we're going to keep you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, holy shit.
I think my favorite's probably the episode where he goes and bombs Alexandria. Because he has the conversation with Carl. Like, kind of admitted, like, this isn't how I wanted it to go. You know how it could have gone. I gave your dad the offer of, I take less, but you work for me.
Right.
And then Carl, you little asshole, I thought we were having a moment.
Oh, yeah.
It's not, it's like, shit. It's serious, but at the same time, he can turn to be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And then, like, that's the episode where you find out, spoiler alert, Carl dies. Like,
yeah.
And then...
Yeah, I like the one where he's sitting with Carl and he makes him take the thing off around his head.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
it's like I'm staring at a birthday present.
Yeah.
I want to see what Grandma got me. Like,
yeah. That dude's a fucking badass actor.
I can probably rehearse all his
dude.
fucking lines.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, it's a great show, dude.
Yeah,
I don't think anything after it can touch it for a long time.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to be really masterful at how they do it.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna have to bring a character on like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because at this point, they've already explored what people are going to be like, what their reactions to what are going to be. Yeah. How's this going to work? How's that going to work? Like,
the only point they haven't exhausted is having a huge civilization of 50,000 plus people that have survived and rebuilding.
Yeah.
Like, they've gotten to rebuilding, but Alexandria is not huge.
Right.
It's like a little community.
So once they get to the Commonwealth and the fact that they have a fucking army bigger than Negan, bigger than the Whisperers, like...
Yeah. That's why I love that game, The Walking Dead. The Last of Us, dude. It brings you into a whole different world, but it does remind me of
The Walking Dead.
Of The Walking Dead, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to start playing that game a little bit more.
The game's... Yeah, if you haven't played the first one or finished it, play it till you finish it. That way you can start playing the second one. Mm. And I can't wait for the second one to fucking come out, dude.
It's out, dude.
Friday.
Friday?
Yeah, my sister pre-ordered it.
Some people are already playing it.
All right, so I got to finish my book in 2 days, and then 2 days to finish the game, and then
it'll probably be longer than 2 days because it'll take you a while to learn how to play it.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Yeah, my sister's getting it, so
I'm gonna hear him scream in the hub. Fuck! Can't play this game.
Yeah.
Well, I think I got to the point where the dad died on the first game.
The dad died. Which dad?
In the fucking beginning?
Yeah.
That's that's a cutscene.
There's a lot of fucking story in the beginning of that goddamn game.
Are you talking about the little girl dies? His daughter dies. Because that's the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think Joel dies, right?
No, Joe's like the main guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, dude. Dude, trust me. If you keep playing it, the storyline is so fucking good, dude.
Really? There's a lot of story to it?
Oh, it's so good, dude. Some of these fucking games that's why I hate when people are like, when girls say like, oh, you're 40, you're playing games? Well, yeah, better things to do. Dude.
It's an interactive movie that I get to kill people in.
Yeah, and the storyline on some of these fucking movies, some of these games are so much better than some of these AAA fucking Hollywood $100 million movies, dude. It's ridiculous. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That lasts a lot longer than a movie.
Oh yeah, and you're playing that you're playing that environment. You're playing that movie. You know
I like games that take the decisions that you make and spin you to an outcome.
Yeah,
it's not one set thing that happens in the game. It's a few that are set up to where you make your choices.
Yeah,
and that determines how the game ends.
Yeah,
I like those.
I can't wait to get a bigger TV to play.
What size is yours right now, dude?
That one's a 65.
That one's in the
living room. You want it bigger than that one, dude?
Yeah.
Or that one's in your room?
What? The 55's in my room. 65's in the living room.
You want to get it bigger than 65?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, shit. All right.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new 120-inch
Yeah,
QLED?
not that big.
You don't want that? It's gonna take up your whole wall.
Yeah, exactly.
That's too big.
Imagine though, dude. You get that 120-inch and it takes up your whole fucking wall. Dude, that'd be
too much. I won't know where to look.
Yeah.
You'd be like,
I'll be on my Diallo, dude. Like,
He'd have to tear down my wall and sit at the
Just scoot
back
back,
of my
yeah.
room
oh no,
just to be able
shit.
to see everything.
Yeah, no shit, dude.
It's like sitting at the front of a movie and just jacked
I
with your
hate
neck
that
all
when
straight up like
everything
that.
else is fucking packed and you got to sit on the very front. You're like, fuck, and you're like this, right?
Especially if you're sitting on the side, so you're looking like
to the
this.
side, like- oh, I hate that
That's the
shit,
worst.
dude.
So we're gonna get one of them round ones. I'm just kidding.
Oh, the curve.
One of them
Wow.
curved ones. Nah, I won't do
Dude,
that.
you should get the what is it? I think it's called the paper wall or paper. What's
Oh
that?
yeah, the ones that look like paper.
Yeah.
I don't think the pictures are that
the
great
wallpaper. Oh, dude, yeah, they're
Yeah?
cute. There's an AK QLED wallpaper one. Fucking nice.
on them. Like
dude.
$9,000.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's like fucking paper thin, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
Now I'll take one that's about 1.5 inches thick and do it like an 85.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do like 88, is that 81, 83. I think it's 83 inches the normal, or 82, something like that.
82-inch.
Because you go 75 to 82, I think, or 83.
And then the thing now is the AMOLEDs or the QLEDs.
Mm-hmm.
Those are like the shit right now. Because the darks are super dark.
Yeah, I'd probably get an AMOLED.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Then you can watch The Walking Dead on that shit, dude.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
And maybe for Christmas, that's what I'll get myself. Us. Family.
There you go. It's a
family
family
gift.
gift.
Sure.
Yeah, family gift. You put that in your room.
No, the one in my room goes to him,
Yeah.
and then the one in the living room goes in my room.
And then you have the 80,
And I get to
82
play,
inch.
and then I get to play Call of Duty on a
Yep.
huge screen.
Dude, that should be dope, dude. Yeah.
Connect my Xbox One to that. Or my Xbox
Yeah, your
what?
PlayStation.
No, Mom, give me a new
your
Xbox to
Xbox
go with
Series
it.
X?
Yeah,
Xbox Series X.
Play me some immersive Halo in that bitch right
Yeah.
there.
Dude, I saw some of the graphics on some of these new games that are coming out. Fucking unreal, dude.
Yeah.
So unreal.
Well, even
Oh,
on that
yeah.
one that was coming out, the Part of Us, or what is it?
The Last of Us 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Very, very.
How many times have we said that game's
I
name
know.
and you're still... The fuck's it called?
The Part of Us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one's badass.
No. What's it called, though, for real?
The Last of Us?
The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the last time you have to tell me. I remember.
It's all
Right there.
Yeah, it's
The
dope.
graphics on that look pretty intense,
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's dope, dude. I can't wait
the
to
first
fucking
one was
play
pretty
this
good
shit.
too.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, not
And
bad at all.
that was a PlayStation 3 game, which is crazy. Fuck.
Right on, right on.
Yeah.
All right, don't forget you can find us on Patreon. We had a few different levels on there that you can check out, see what you like, help us out a little bit. So
Sure.
you told me I don't want to do my PayPal. Should we do the Venmo?
No,
They
don't do
can send it
anything.
directly, no?
Just the Patreon. Because Venmo and PayPal look fucking shady. Because
Yeah.
at that point, they're just sending us money just to send us money, not...
Well, yeah,
not
it's a
getting
donation.
anything
It's
out
to
of
help
it.
us out. It's
Well,
to
yeah,
keep
but they're not
everything
getting anything out of it. Feels kind of shitty. Also, should we talk about the possible new fourth tier or not yet?
running. No, throw it out there.
So we have this idea where we add in a fourth tier to our Patreon where you pay however much and you get like special access to a live stream of the podcast. So we're streaming the podcast and then you get to watch and like throw in comments or throw in chats and all that stuff while
shit.
we're doing it live. Or you get to sit in here and listen, not in here, but you get to sit with us and listen to us while we're fucking recording the podcast.
Right.
So
And
it's like
then-
they're here with us.
Right.
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
So what we'll do, it'll be interactive. We'll figure out how to stream it on YouTube Live while we're doing it.
Yeah.
And then we'll upload just the audio to the rest of the sites
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
that's-
following day.
That's the positive, too, is that you'll get to see us recording it.
That's dope, dude.
So that
That's
way,
dope.
if you guys are interested in doing that, please let us know. mingosmadhouse@yahoo.com
Or YouTube comments.
or YouTube comments. That would be awesome. Part of the idea was my sister was in here the other day and she says she loves listening to the show. She said, but it was so different being able to see us
Yeah.
and our reactions and our faces to things that we're saying.
Yeah.
She says, because you could kind of imagine it when you're listening, but it's so different to actually see it and be in the room.
Yeah.
It's just a totally different feeling.
I'd have to wear closed-toed shoes, but
Right? It's not like we're going to aim the cameras at your shoes.
yeah, but they're in the
Maybe.
shot.
No.
They're in the shot. That's an extra tier. That costs. That's at least
'Cause you
four
never know.
figures.
Some
Yeah,
people
if
are
you
into
wanna
foot
see
fetishes
Sebastian's toes, right?
And at that point, you might as well just be my sugar daddy.
There you go. Get a little foot fetish going.
Wow, did you just say
Fucking
you
feet
might
are
as well be my
disgusting.
sugar daddy?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Boy,
Or sugar mama, whatever.
Right? All right, any final words, Sebastian?
Bye.
Manny?
bye. I'm tired. I'm hungry.
All right, guys.
Manny's like, shut the fuck up so I can go home.
Yeah, see you and love you. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.